Welcome to Nerdgasm. Let's get started with this video. Probably the craziest thing in this video, even though not that crazy if you've been watching all 4 seasons of Supergirl, is how is Red Daughter stronger than Supergirl if they're the exact same person? What? It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Especially seeing as how Red Daughter is supposed to be based off of Superman and his Red Sun comic book arc. Let me just tell you right now, he could not do the weirdo stuff that she did at the end of the episode. But seriously, how is Red Daughter stronger than Supergirl? Well, first off, right here, rude. This chick already has kryptonite and she just seems completely unfazed by it. That's just messed up, and I'm tired of coming across villains who are not fazed by kryptonite. First it's Rain, and then it's other people, but mostly Rain because she was also part Kryptonian. Really, it's just Rain. I don't know why I'm saying a bunch of people. It's really just Rain. That still gets me. That still bothers me. And now Red Daughter's just shaking it off like, ah man, I don't even mess with that kryptonite stuff. That's not me. I'm super invincible. Secondly, Red Daughter gets plus 20 points because she doesn't care about the rambling that Kara has going on with the whole, we're the same person, you're me and I'm you and we're each other because we both came from Krypton, Harunel / whatever nonsense, you know, that's going on this season. You guys know what happened. So Red Daughter doesn't care about any of that. Boom. Instant strength boost. That's where her points are going. All her points are going into her strength stat. If you've played Dungeons and Dragons, then you know what I'm talking about. Then Red Daughter gets an extra 500 points because, oh man, she juked everybody. She's not immune to kryptonite. She actually is hurt by the kryptonite. Totally fooled me. Only for like 5 minutes though, because obviously they showed her getting hurt by it. So definitely for just pump faking everybody, plus 500 points. You're killing it right now, Red Daughter. And of course, let's not forget that sick burn. Red Daughter gets an extra 1,000 points because, you know, you always gotta come with the smack talk. If you don't know what I'm talking about this part right here.
Your life could mean so much, and yet you fly around in a cheerleader skirt.
Then towards the end of the episode, Red Daughter gets an extra 5,000 points. Boom, that suit is awesome. Then she gets an extra 5,000 points because it's dark color tones. You gotta remember, dark color tones make you stronger. The only thing that would have made that suit even stronger is if it covered almost nothing, because those are the RPG rules. Helmet, plus 10,000 points. I'm a huge fan of the helmets because, you know, I like Super Sentai. If you don't like Super Sentai, check it out. It's way better than Power Rangers. They do a lot better stuff. I'm just saying, it's there. Go Kiger, #1. All that stuff coupled with the fact that she is a clone of Supergirl and has all of Supergirl's powers. Boom, make Red Daughter instantly more powerful than Supergirl. I mean, you have to look at the facts. You can't just ignore all these points, all right? I'm just, what was it, 510,000, and then the million points for the helmet and all that stuff. It's just so many points, you can't even calculate it. And then let's not forget about the fact that Red Daughter just totally ripped off Static Shock, and somehow she got electricity powers. I don't even know where those came from. That is definitely not a comic book thing. Red Sun did not have electricity powers. So if you're like, oh man, what issue was that in? It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, and I don't even know what to say about the writers on the Arrowverse anymore. Whatever. She can breathe fire, she can shoot rainbows from her eyeballs, it doesn't even matter. She has electricity powers. Static Shock, everyone. And then of course, let's not forget about the infinite amount of points she gets because she actually killed Supergirl. Alright? She literally kills Supergirl. And because time is relative and we only perceive it as a straight line, she already had those points before she even killed Supergirl, so Supergirl never stood a chance. In case you're wondering what I'm doing right now, basically, this explanation of how Red Daughter is stronger than Supergirl makes as much sense as when they wrote how Red Daughter kills Supergirl. I can't justify this with comics, I can't justify it with animated movies, there's no justification here. The writers were like, yo, we need to kill Supergirl this episode, let's have the clone do it, bada boom. But as you know, if you have been watching Supergirl again for all 4 of these seasons, then you know that there are parts of Supergirl that were really for Superman, and they just adapted it to Supergirl. Just like they do with Arrow, stuff that was for Batman, they just adapt it for Oliver Queen. After Supergirl is killed, she absorbs sunlight from the Earth. That's actually something that happened. And instead of showing you the comic strip, I'm just going to show you this animated clip because Superman gets nuked and then absorbs yellow sun radiation from the Earth so that he can save himself. It's pretty badass. Everything else in the episode, you know what? I actually liked it. Not because it was amazing and it just like blew my mind TV-wise. It was just, everyone just did a really fun job this episode. First off, Lena was straight savage against her mother. You can't even say that Lena was not coming for her mom hard. Then you got Ben Lockwood losing his hair, and you know what? I get really huge Doomsday vibes, only because Ben Lockwood, the actor, was Doomsday in Smallville. So I'm sure they did that on purpose. And Ben Lockwood's rage after he finds out that Lex Luthor has been manipulating everyone the entire time? Oh my goodness. I loved it. It made so much sense for him to rip out Metallo's chest because, again, Doomsday vibes. If they actually make him Doomsday again, oh, that would blow my mind. But Lena wasn't the only savage this episode. Brainiac, straight savage. He gets rebooted because of the electricity in the chair, and then he's just like, I'm gonna save all the people, even though he's probably not gonna save them, he's probably just gonna collect them. But he just leaves John and Dreamer to be captured, and he just has no emotions, but you know in his head, he's like, oh my god, I'm so good at this job. Just Brainiac #1, he knows. He pumps himself up even though on the outside, he's all stoic. All in all, this was a fun episode. If you haven't liked how this season has gone, or even how last season went, this is one of those episodes that you can watch and you can laugh, you can enjoy, doesn't matter, it's a good time. I would definitely recommend it if you feel like you've just been on a lull with Supergirl lately. It's a good episode. The thing that bothered me the most out of all this, aside from them just fixing Jimmy's problem after being exposed to the Harunel and the whole thing with Red Daughter killing Supergirl, was the fact that Lex Luthor kills Red Daughter, pretending to be Supergirl, and the president's just like, thank you, Lex Luthor, the man who's tried to blow the earth up countless times, you villain now hero. It really just plays to humanity being super stupid. And I don't have anything to say about that, because God knows what would happen if that happened in real life. I honestly don't know if humanity would believe that. They might, I don't know. Stuff's crazy nowadays, guys. But let me know what you guys thought about the episode. What do you think about Supergirl, Lex, Supergirl dying? What do you think about the cool Dark Knight Returns reference for when Supergirl was absorbing the stuff out of the earth? Put it all down in the comment section below. And again, I don't understand how they just did Red Daughter like that. How she just, I kill Supergirl and now I lose to Lex Luthor. Whatever. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.